a.m., a man and woman were fatally shot by unknown assailants in the community. While the police have not ascertained their identity, both are believed to be residents of the community. The incident occurred in the vicinity of the Salt Spring Primary and Infant School while it was in session. Observer Online understands that children cowered under tables in fear when they heard explosions. Son charged with murder of his mother in St. Andrew. The 35-year-old man who was taken into custody following the stabbing death of his mother on Monday, has been charged with murder. Charged is Damian Bailey, a mason of Red Hills Road in St. Andrew. His deceased mother was 54-year-old Marvel Johnson, a United States resident from Northwest 30th Street in Lauder Lake, Florida. Reports from the Hunts Bay police are that about 7:20 a.m., Johnson was visiting the island to attend to her son, who was reportedly behaving boisterously. While sitting in one of the bedrooms, Bailey, armed with a knife, allegedly attacked her and inflicted wounds all over her body. She was assisted to the hospital, where she was pronounced dead. Accused in murder of MP's daughter pleads guilty. The police have confirmed that one of the men charged in the murder of Member of Parliament Philip Paulwell's infant daughter and her mother, has pleaded guilty to the allegations. The man, whose name is being withheld over safety concerns, pleaded guilty to 2 counts of murder and 2 counts of kidnapping in the Home Circuit Court on Wednesday. The date is to be set for sentencing. 10-month-old Soraya Paulwell and her mother Toshina Patterson, were abducted from their home on Gilmore Drive in St. Andrew on September 9. Following police investigations, it was announced that 4 persons had been arrested in relation to the matter, which had now evolved into a case of kidnapping and murder. The case drew national interest after it was revealed that one of the suspects, a woman, also shares a child with Paulwell. Jamaican farm worker dies in Canada. A Jamaican farm worker is dead after he was found unresponsive in his room by a co-worker in Ontario, Canada earlier this month, the Ministry of Labour and Social Security said on Tuesday. He has been identified as Daniel Brown. The cause of death has yet to be revealed. Reports are that on October 7, Brown returned home from work, prepared a meal, and went to bed. The ministry in a release said that on the morning of October 8, Jamaican Liaison Services Acting Chief Liaison Officer, Althea Riley was contacted that Brown was found unresponsive in his room by a co-worker. The paramedics were immediately called and upon their arrival, Brown was pronounced dead. According to the ministry, a senior member of its Family Services Unit has visited Brown's next of kin on several occasions following his passing. The ministry has consistently kept the family updated on matters relating to Mr. Brown's passing and has shared any new information received by the coroner and other entities in Canada as soon as it is received, the release stated. In other news, more CCTV cameras to be installed in St. Andrew Eastern. Member of Parliament for St. Andrew Eastern, Favour Williams, says more CCTV cameras will be installed in her constituency to aid the police in identifying criminals who prey on residents and students. On the issue of crime, unfortunately, we are not immune to persons preying on our students. There are many hundreds of students living in St. Andrew Eastern, and as they traverse the streets, unfortunately, sometimes they are robbed. We are getting more cameras installed. That has allowed the police to identify persons much faster. But there is still work to be done, especially in installing cameras at major intersections in order to help with detecting who the perpetrators are in many of these instances, she said. Williams, who is also Minister of Education and Youth, made the remarks during her contribution to the 2023 24th State of the Constituency debate in the House of Representatives on Wednesday, October 25. The minister commended the residents and police in the constituency for their vigilance. Many of the communities form WhatsApp groups that I am in, and I'm amazed at the power of these WhatsApp groups. Residents watch out for each other for unusual movements, and because the police from Matilda's Corner are in these WhatsApp groups, the response is excellent when the residents bring to the fore an issue. Their vigilance has averted many situations. Many communities are calling for security cameras and I have committed to making this happen, she said. Meanwhile, Williams informed that work continues across the constituency to remove zinc fences and replace them with block and steel structures. Zinc fence removal finds resonance across my constituency. Persons want zinc fences removed and replaced with block and steel. This adds pride to residents and makes the community look and feel like it ought to. I will continue to take down zinc fences and replace them with block and steel, she assured. Food processing plant for Westmoreland. Approximately 100 residents in Westmoreland are to receive employment at a new canned food processing plant, Negril Pride, which will open its doors in December. By January, we should have 100 persons working because that would be the peak season for Aki starting up, Chairman of Mailersfield Multipurpose Cooperative Society Limited, Courtney Bahada told the Jamaica Observer. Starting out, we realized that this community is a nice little laid-back community and I think that we have a lot of unemployed people. So, it is a way to create employment which will have some economic spin-off for the community, he explained. Bahada, who said residents are aware of plans for the cooperative society to spend millions of dollars here to develop what was left unused for years, told Observer West there had been an overwhelming response when job interviews were held recently. Negril Pride will start off with ackee and callaloo but plans to later expand into canned mango slices, breadfruit, carrot juice and jerk sauce. The plant is housed on a section of hundreds of acres of land leased from the Sugar Company of Jamaica Holdings SCJH Limited. Other sections are used to rear a number of pigs, 500 cows and 300 goats. There are plans to explore canned curry goat and Bahada said the cooperative will continue to work with the Scientific Research Council (SRC) and the Bureau of Standards Jamaica to make this a reality. The factory, which is located in Big Bridge District, Little London, was registered as Mailersfield Multipurpose Cooperative Society Limited in 2012. According to Bahada, funding challenges caused the delay in startup. He explained that the project was bankrolled by local investors and they received no help from low-cost government financing institutions despite their best efforts. However, despite the initial funding challenge, he had high praise for the Office of the Prime Minister (OPM), which he said was very responsive. The letter was dropped off in the morning and before the end of the day, we got permission to use the Jamaican flag on our Negril Pride label, stated Bahada. You can see that the government is really trying to move things. He is now focused on making a mark in the very competitive food market. The quality of the goods will make the difference and there is still a lot of market share out there that we can get, Bahada said confidently. He is also eyeing potential partnerships with established companies, but stressed that any deals made must show a clear benefit for the cooperative. He is also open to collaborations beyond Jamaica's borders. On Saturday, Cuban ambassador to Jamaica Furman Quinones toured the facility and a tenacious Bahada grabbed the opportunity to speak about the possibilities of collaboration. When contacted, Councillor Ian Miles, Jamaica Labour Party, Little London, in whose division the plant falls, gave the project thumbs up. He is also hoping that there will be no more delays in getting it off the ground. Any factory is always welcomed, especially in this day and age when we don't have enough employment opportunities for all the citizens. With this, creating over 100 jobs is something that I readily await and am in full support of, stated Miles, who is also the Deputy Mayor of Savannah Lamar. Viewers and subscribers, that's the end for today. Thanks for watching. Remember to like, comment, share and subscribe to my channel. Also hit that notification bell so you can be notified when we drop a new video, and remember to stay safe and see you again.